Pickups. March is over. We are here. It's time. Here we go. All right. Kicking it off with something that was inspired from the Static Zone podcast, watching a little movie called The Rocketeer, and then I found a pin of The Rocketeer. Will it focus? Boom. Look at that. Now, this is OG. This isn't just from the movie, though, because on the back, that's also not going to, there's no way you're going to be able to see that. But it says 1986. Just trust my, or I'm sorry, 85. 85 is an old pin, but it's cool because it's not like Disney movie pin, it's like Rocketeer Comics pin. So I got that because I really like the movie, and that supports rest in peace. Oh geez, Dave Stevens. It's on the back there. Rest in peace, Dave Stevens, creator of the Rocketeer. But his sister keeps an estate going, and stuff like this goes towards the estate sales of that. So it's pretty neat. And let's just say that April, I'll have another update related to Rocketeer because it's April now, and then the April pickups video, I have that. So okay, cool. Next in the other category, that's right. It's a Tamagotchi Micro of Anamana. Nope, of just Hatsune Miku. Whoops. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear this at all, but oh, you can kind of see the game, the thing. You can feed her a staff of music. I'm not really sure. You play little games. Let's see if this one will show up for you. I'll try to play it in the cameras. Oh, there we go. We gotta catch the musical notes as they're falling, and then beep beep, beep beep. It just goes beep beep, beep beep. Can we do it? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, she's still happy. It's fine. Yeah, so that's a Tamagotchi. Is it gonna? Are we gonna? Remember those? There she is. Watch what happens when she's happy. Uh, she'll wink at you. That's it. It's very small because it's a nano, not a micro. But the box is cool, which I meant to bring down. Give me 1 second. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Look how fun all that art is. And I don't want to, do my part to get rid of all that plastic, so we'll just hold on to that for the moment. But yeah. I mean, it's a Tamagotchi. It's Hatsune Miku. She's up there with the not the other Mikus. So I've been barely taking care of that. I turned it on and was like, I wonder what her poop looks like. But it's just a crinkled up music sheet music is what I meant to say. So that is the other category. Moving on, got it day one-ish. Haven't opened it yet. We're gonna do an unboxing for, obviously timely. This thing's been out, haven't played it yet because I haven't gotten into Signalis yet, but I want to start it. I want to start Signalis because if I start Resident Evil 4, I won't want to stop Resident Evil 4. So we'll get to that when we get to it. But sticking in the games category, but moving into music. That's right, GoldenEye remastered. This is the, if you can see that sticker up there, slappers only. We're gonna just sit in silence until it, yeah, slappers only variant. So it's got the tracks on there reimagined, not reimagined, but redone, orchestrated edition, mission briefing. So you want to see what it looks like? You sure do. They got a fun little liner in here that looks like one of the mission briefings, and it's, yeah, you got to remove the LP from the slipcover. Record player, drop that needle. Natalia's already dead. She'll probably be fine. Professor Doak, Dr. Doak, he's there to stay. And of course, I'll let you see that. Let you see that stuff. You want to see it? Great. Boom, baby. Look at that. Pretty neat, huh? Cool. So that's from the old Respawn Records. Haven't listened to it yet, as you would expect. That's not why you get vinyl records, is it? No, you just get those that look pretty on the shelf. I heard people sometimes listen to them as well. But cool stuff. Slipping it back in there. Cool stuff. All right, and moving along. Anybody heard this? Stop me if you've heard this one, because this game is not in production anymore. Is a board game called Drop Mix. What do you ask? This is made by Harmonix. Drop Mix, made by Harmonix. So you've got cards, and you put them on this thing that's stuck in plastic right now. Give me a second. All right. So you got this thing, and you put cards onto it. So like here's an example of a card. It's not going to work because batteries aren't in it right now. But you have like LMFAO, sexy and I know it, but just the keys that you put on there, you match up the green color. You have teams against each other or one-on-one, whatever. And you put a phone inside here so that it plays music through the Bluetooth and all that good stuff. But you've got a bunch of different, these have all fallen out and they're going everywhere. But you have cards. There they are. There they are. And you put them on there and you play them. So you do a mix. You drop your mix down on there. We played that with old roommates. We got together and played some board games with them. So thought it was cool enough that we found it. I found it on eBay. And the cards were still sealed, so that's good. That means they're not greasy from other people. Can get greasy with us, right? Speaking of, hydrate. Okay. We also played a game that we brought over to show them when we were doing some tabletop stuff. We played Horrified, which is if you've ever played Arkham Horror, it's kind of like that, but way more simplistic. Doesn't take a full day to play, but it's a co-op game where you're fighting monsters. We have the Universal Monster Edition, you know, Dracula, Wolfman creature, Frankenstein's monster, Bride of. Recently grabbed, after having fun with that, we haven't played it enough, so wanted to get this to maybe push us to play even more the American Monsters version. So you've got, let me read here. Oh, you can see them on the back. See the creepy dudes? The cryptids. So that means you have, oh boy, be great. There we go. Work to defend you as a Bigfoot, Jersey Devil, Chupacabra, Mothman, Ozark Howler, and the Banshee of the Badlands. Been seeing a lot of Mothman stuff recently. Is that just me, or is everybody suddenly horny for the Mothman? I don't know. Cool game though, fun co-op game, pretty really straightforward. If you haven't played a lot of tabletop, you don't have to. There's you know there's like a way to go through with the easier monsters or whatever, and it's cool because it is co-op, so you don't have. It's hard to if you have that one friend that try to screw everybody else over, they'll end up screwing themselves over in that. So, Horrified, good stuff, good stuff. All right, and then kind of a slight light load this past month, but next month's going to be already bigger than this probably, just based on a couple of things I grabbed. So, very end of the month, we went to Steel City Con. Probably not going back to that for a while because that convention's kind of small and you don't get it. It sort of sucks. But we went to meet some cool people, got some autographs, and then I, of course, swung by the booth to get more Sliders trading cards. Yeah, you know it. But the first one right here is one that I didn't have in the big collection, Rapture Sliders Ultimatum 1 of 2. So in the complete set that I bought, which is behind me and I'm too lazy to pull out the binder, you know, I already had these, but the ones that you don't see, or the ones that you don't get in a base set are like the ones that are like, there's 1 of 2. Here, the people really want to see Quinn Mallory's weird face there. So, whoa! It's worth hundreds of dollars. Remember those things? All right. More Sliders cards. And then, creme de la creme, the thing I've been saving for last because why not? I debated it. The thing is with Steel City Con, like this was from the same booth that I got before. It was $1 for one of these. Or they did have the pack that you see. I can't remember if I shared a picture of it or not, but just the things that would hold, like the things that the comic shops would get, and they have to have this display of this thing and this exact same picture on a bigger piece of cardboard behind it, you know? But so, like, that same booth was there, same, like, toy people, or people selling toys, people selling their art, people selling whatever. If you've been to Steel City Con happens like in April and in December. We had just been to one in December where I had learned of these again and then got that whole binder full, not full, but the base set previously. As a result of that, went back and got some more because I found out there's not everything in that base set. I'm not going to try to complete this or anything, but it's just like, it's $1. I'll get some more that I don't have because it's a good chance that I won't have at least one of those cards in there. And I did not, or I got a new card. So all the same tables, all the same booths, sellers, whatever, artists. which is cool to see some repeat people sometimes if it's the artists that are still selling their local work and everything. But then we saw one table that was still setting up when we got there. We only went there Friday. It's Friday through Sunday, but lining up VHS. And now I'm not trying to come collect it. Rachel and I are not really trying to collect it unless we see something that we know was not on DVD, or I can blame Corey for this also. If you see stuff that is like, what's it called? Promoting, like marketing, like promoting stuff. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, this is from Toys R Us. This is a VHS of Nintendo 64. Hot tips, cool cheats, and sneak peeks, baby. It's the Insider's Guide, right? Yeah, to N64. So you got Donkey Kong Country, and you got Jet Force Gemini. So this is Rare Games, you know, like the company Rare. So the tape, what you want to do though, if you're getting into VHS, check here, because mold can get on the actual film itself, so you want to make sure it's not on there. This is clean. This is like probably never been played. Doesn't look like it's from a smoker's home or anything. But with those, they still had the freaking papers in there, like the, you know, a rare offer, they say. You've got different things to ship away, send away, and get some of this stuff. Like, what is it even for? Don't miss out. Oh, so it's to get the official player's guide. Subscribe to Nintendo Power and get a Jet Force Gemini or Donkey Kong 64 player's guide at no additional cost. So, saves $20. Get a free strategy guide. 12 issues, saves you $40 off the cover price, guys. You could call that number or send in all that crap. Pretty neat. And then this is really awesome. This like ridiculous Toys R Us coupon. Come on in, and it says here, to your local Toys R Us, and plays in all caps. I could read it to you through this. Play the new Donkey Kong 64. Be the first to own the game by reserving your copy of DK64 at $10 down payment. Special bonus. Come in and sign up now. Reserve your copy with a $10. I don't know how that's a bonus. You can just reserve another thing. So whatever. But can't wait. Jet Force out in October. Donkey Kong November. Spoilers. Donkey Kong's not a good... It's not a bad game. It's just below Ted. So that and... Smash the mic. Sorry. Promotional stuff. That's what it is. Promotional stuff is fun to grab. I'm not like trying to collect these N64 tapes, but I'm sure people remember getting them in the mail. Like the other. I mean, how can you not buy something that A, says Toys R Us, B, spells things with a Z because they're extra cool. Extreme with no E, just an X. Hot tips, cool cheats, sneak peeks, hot eats, and cool treats. That's where you get them. Toys R Us. That's their old slogan, right? So that is March, though. Like I said, April is heating up already. So we gotta let's do the thumbnail. You know, gotta be real cool and fun with it. So we want to hold this up. And we want to be like, whoa, what? And it's gonna be a big old black question mark box. What? Pretty neat. Thanks for watching as always, guys. I've got a bunch of unboxings up. I've started streaming now. Again, I've returned to streaming. I've been going through some Dreamcast backlog. You can watch it on this YouTube. The VODs show up there, and I stream here and on Twitch. All that info is below. I'm not going to plug everything here. Because if you're watching this, you probably know where to watch me streaming, but we've got a marathon coming up too. First 12-hour marathon of the year in May. Baby! Just had one of these, so I'm extra burpy. Good stuff. Filming this on Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. We got other unboxings coming up probably. We've got more streams coming up. Every Thursday I stream 7 p.m. Eastern. But really, that's going to be it. I'm going to go take care of my child or something, right? No? There she is. All right. Catch you on the next one.